Oh, back with another one. Oh man, this one is hot. You guys see, I got the lights set up with the official studio. The Safe Space Saylee Show week 2 in Ghana. I'm letting you guys know what this is. There's no games to be played here. The Safe Space Saylee Show. The Safe Space Saylee Show. The Safe Space Saylee Show. Freedom, warmth, and clarity. Ooh. Oh man, I'm super excited, guys. We got an in-house guest, guys. The Safe Space Saylee Show. We've had guests before, and we've never had them, in person. You guys knew I was coming to Ghana. You know that my big bro is out here, and I got a lineup for him that's ready. I got some questions that will help you guys, even with what he's been doing with his own YouTube channel and just with his own expressions to his own Ghana series. So without further ado, I want to bring in my big bro, Bainkoy World. Bring him in. Let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. Let's bring him in.
Yes. We in the land.
Listen, come on.
Yes.
Oh, this is the one for the record books.
Wow.
I brought it in. Him. He's here live in the flesh. I am super pumped. I'm super pumped on this part to have him in.
I'm pumped to be here.
So welcome in.
Appreciate it.
Bainkoy.
Yes.
It's exciting to have you. It's exciting to actually be in your midst, man.
Likewise, man.
It's to be in your midst, just to really see where we've come from and to where we're at now. I couldn't have dreamt this.
No way.
I couldn't have dreamt this up, and I'm more excited to give the people this information, but I really want you to give a brief, intro just about who you are and what you bring to this existence. Let's just start off with that, and then I'll go into my list of questionings, and then we'll get up out of here, man. But I want to start off with that. I want to know what you know about yourself, what you bring to this existence, just kind of who you are, and what do you bring to this existence here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So appreciate you for having me on. It's definitely an honor to be on here. For sure, man. Proud of you.
Yeah.
To see you grow
Man.
into what you become today. I'm talking about from the beginning, from diapers to now, so I'm definitely proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm grateful, and I'm just excited for us to be here at this moment in the motherland. We never would have dreamed this. You couldn't have looked into the crystal ball and told us this. So, I'm glad to be here with you side by side on this journey for sure.
Brotherhood.
So for anybody that don't know, my name is Bainkoy. It's my artist name. My name is Yakatsa, but I go by Bainkoy. And, I like to say that when I'm giving my perspective, it's Bainkoy's world. So I give you a view from Bainkoy world. And the tagline is a world of 100% truth-centered nonfiction. So when it comes to me, everything that I associate myself with, it has to be truth-centered. 100% verifiable, so, and that's what I bring. I bring truth-centered information. If there's anything you want to know, you want to know the truth about it, send me, I'll go. Because I'm going to bring you the truth, 100%, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I pride myself on being a representative of no excuses. Because if I can do it, you can do it. if I can be 100% truth centered, you can be 100% truth centered. If I can be positive all the time, you can be positive all the time. So I work hard every day to be, you know, the message that I promote. So, you know, right now I'm doing videography, but when it comes to video production, I've done every role. You know, I'm new to writing, you know, but I'm really enjoying it. So, but producing, directing, you know, especially editing, you know, that's what I've been doing lately, you know, the video field, and just continuing to make a way in Ghana so I could roll out the red carpet for people that wants to come and see this like you. So that's just a little brief overview of me right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now Now I want to start. You said a lot there. Not only being truth centered, bringing a lot of this information in. We're here in the motherland here in Ghana, and I want to ask, you know, just about with me following your, let's say, your guidelines, and not to be right here, the manifestation, your words, from thoughts to reality, from what you placed up in your own YouTube channel, with Bainkoy World. I followed your Ghana series to the T.
Yes.
And now I'm actually, you know, I'm here now.
The manifestation of it.
So when I want to go to my first question, is really the excitement of seeing what you put out being manifested from your mind and now in front of you. How does that make you feel?
Man, it made me feel overjoyed. You know, leading up to you coming, maybe like the last 4-5 days, I couldn't even sleep. I was so excited. Like, it was like limitless energy. Like, not really, maybe if I did finally fall asleep for a couple hours, not getting up feeling sluggish or nothing, I was excited because I'm a serious person. So when I see someone else also doing what is serious, it charges me. You know, so a lot of the times when you do things, you know, you may think that it really ain't that important. You know, like you may hesitate on it or whatever. Like, you know, people probably ain't, it really ain't gonna make a difference. You know, so to see me go ahead and push through, be motivated to push through and then do it, and then see you follow it. And I know you followed it because you wasn't calling me. You wasn't like, so what do I do now? What do I do now? What do I do now? You was just showing me the results. I got this. I got this. I got this. And then to see you coming out them doors of the airport, oh man, that was a joyous occasion. To see that it works. And if you was able to follow it, no excuses for anybody can follow it. It works. So the fact that I can be a blessing to people, because like us, when we was younger, of course we would have loved to have done this, but we didn't really conceptualize it. We know that this is our home, but we didn't have no like direct connection of somebody that we can just like do what I'm doing now and what we gonna do for the other people coming. You know, so to see you follow it and know that somebody else can just watch it and follow it. Somebody I may not even know. You know, it definitely was a super charged up, joyous occasion.
No, that's beautiful. You answered that perfectly. Yeah, no matter say. I want to go into the next part. The next part. And this is really dealing with your own journey here to Ghana. And for starters, looking at it, you know, when you first stepped, because when I first stepped in the land, I felt I'm at home.
Right.
I just kept feeling that essence. Now for you, your own journey, I really want to talk about that in a 3-part stage. It's like your beginnings, what you felt. Because it wasn't rolled out for you like you rolled out the red carpet for myself.
Right.
So for you starting off and jumping into this unknown, which I will tie in at the end, but for you stumbling into, let's say the wilderness or the darkness or not, seeing it or having anyone really tell you about it as much, you going through your own difficulties. How was that for you in the beginning?
In the beginning, initially, of course, it was just extreme excitement. That I'm here, because it was something that I talked about doing, but even when it came time to do it, I wasn't pushing through with it like I was supposed to. I was a little comfortable back in the States. So when I finally was able to book your ticket and go, is what I say on my videos. Book your ticket and go, because until you book that ticket, you can fall into comfort. So once I booked my ticket and I came here, it was just all excitement, and learning everything new. Immediately, just seeing the changes immediate. It didn't take long. The mindset of the people, there was no traumatic behavior. You didn't have to worry about getting into an altercation because you was mean mugging or staring at somebody. To step on somebody's shoe and they apologize to you. Right. That was a whole nother world. For me, just simple things like to see the goats and the chickens running around free. Because I was thinking, like, when we were over there in America, we would be shooting them, and other things. Right. So to see them running around free, crossing the road in harmony, and the cars wait to see how the people drive without stop signs and traffic lights. And I was just seeing all these different things. So it was just an excitement. The modesty that was displayed out on the streets, the prices, right. Because I didn't ship my place here. I had to start over. So I didn't bring no TV. If it didn't fit into a 77-gallon drum, if it didn't fit in there, I didn't bring it. So when I came here, I had to start all over. So I had to go get the whole bedroom set, television, all of that. So to go in the store, and then the prices are cheap, and everything was affordable. To see how relaxed the atmosphere was, the good weather. There was no pressure, like everything had to be done now. So it was to just feel all of that and see all of that. It was exciting for me in the jump.
No, that's very
pure excitement. No. Even to this point, I haven't had no stressful day over here on this side. If I had any stress, it was an issue over there. Right. What I mean? I ain't saying everything in peaches and cream, but it wasn't stressful. So from the jump, just excitement.
No, that's great right there, and I want to add in, because in this life, I feel moving forward. My big brother is talking about, the ease in the land here, and I felt it, and I'm feeling it now. Only being, I would say, maybe a week and 1 day in. But I want to ask him as well, too, looking forward, or when you did come, what were the biggest challenges, and what was also the biggest support that you had in the beginning, too?
The biggest support that I had was, so the community that I'm a part of, the Kingdom of Yah, already had, soldiers stationed over here. And my spiritual Abba, which means father, he was here too. We actually came at the same time, but I ended up going back to prepare myself. And he just went ahead and stayed. That's how lovely it was. He just went ahead and stayed. And I knew that he would at least, take care of finding me the roofing part of it. So that when I did come, of course I would have to carve out once I got here. But when I got here, I would at least be able to, send the money to have a roof when I showed up. So that was the support part. Being able to have a roof that I knew was gonna be nice and wasn't gonna be nothing janky, and some nice stuff and some nice prices over here. Let me tell you. So that part. And the biggest challenge would have been
in the beginning,
because I came over here with a mindset to disconnect from that experience. I didn't have no real challenges as far as adjusting to the new way. Okay. So it probably would have been something like the people over here was colonized and they learned from the British. So English, they learned from the British, the English that they do speak. So the American English and the British English is not the same. Of course, we both speak English, even though different, so we can communicate to each other. But for them who's taking English as a second language, there are certain words and phrases and cadences and pronunciations that's different. So communication was one of the challenges, which still persists right now. You know what I mean? So that probably was the toughest challenge.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Nah, the reason that I ask that is because there are individuals that want to come over.
Yes.
They want to leave their home, whether it's in America or whether they're in Europe. They hear like, "Well, you in Africa? How y'all have lights? There's lights right there. How y'all getting lights?" And to let them know, like, okay, it's like being in any part of the world. You will have challenges, and you'll have some good things that go along with it as well. I wanna ask too. Before I move into this midsection, was there any confirmation to the visions that you had when you first stumbled upon on the land? When you first came in, was there anything in your mind, whether it was from peace or how the people were? Was there anything that confirmed what you were thinking, feeling, about the place?
No, absolutely. Because one of the main reasons of coming was to be able to exist in an atmosphere that was fit for my survival. Because America is not fit for it's designed in opposition to your survival.
That's heavy.
Everybody don't subscribe to the same faiths. But, as far as like the Bible is concerned, like it will say something like, spare the rod, hate the child. So it's not saying be abusive, but you can't spare the rod because you will spoil the child and you will hate the results. Right. So they go and create a law that forces you to spare the rod. So then you end up hating the child. So that society is created in opposition to what we need to sustain and survive. So having the idea to come out of that place and come here so that you can truly survive and come out of that trauma and see absolutely has been confirmed. Because there is no there's freedom to be what you want to be.
Freedom of clarity.
You know what I mean? Freedom to follow and speak truth.
Look at that.
With no backlash, no cancel culture for saying what's true. So to come here and see that you can actually be in an environment that's not traumatic, that's not stressful, where everything is natural again, you back in tune with the earth, right? And people are not fighting after each other, and there is a law. There is a self-correction amongst the people. Like the people don't allow you to say and do anything that's not good for everybody. A neighbor can see somebody doing something they ain't supposed to do in your yard. They cannot know you are the person, but they will still intervene because you're not doing the right thing.
Speaking up, that's heavy.
It is.
That's heavy. Just on the planet, something you
Because
turn a
it
blind
keeps
eye.
things in order.
Yeah.
So I definitely the manifestation of the sustained life that I dreamed of is
confirmed it right
absolutely
there.
confirmed here.
No, that's beautiful, guys. I'm asking these things in a reason before not only you guys watching this either now or even later. If you may have some questions or some comments or some concerns, just to see like what actually is the point of making that move, making that transition, or making some kind of shift in your own life. Why would you make some kind of move like that? Could I have some more peace? Is there some more freedom? Guys, and the song I always say, I always start the show, freedom, warmth, and clarity. Freedom to be exactly who you are, to express and be you. That's very, very powerful. So I want to go into this second part. Not only the beginning, you've been here now, I think you told me about 6 years now. So let me read this off. So it says, as you continue to settle into the rhythm of the land, like how you've merged, I feel, with the Ghanaians and just with Africa itself, what is the most unexpected way, I would say, this place has reshaped your habits or even beliefs and your sense of self? I can repeat that.
What this place has.
Reshaping your habits, beliefs, or sense of self. Like, is there anything that this place has showed you that has reshaped you? Either it built you up, not really tear it down, but it strengthened your own values, reshaping your beliefs. Has it shown you anything new that you'll feel like, oh, all right, I'm in this position now, and I'm more stronger in where I'm at, my belief system, what I believe in, and even in who I am. You say your man of truth.
Right.
What has this being here now 6 years? Correct me if I'm wrong. Has that strengthened it, pulled you away? What has it altered differently about you on that end when it comes to the beliefs or your sense of self?
So if I could, just jump around with it.
No, please.
There are several areas. Like for one, there are certain bad habits that you are forced to remove when you come here. Because in America, there are a lot of safety nets.
Come on, speak on it.
If you are procrastinating or if you playing around or you go to a job and you don't like it, I was the walk off the job king.
Come on now.
I will quit a job. But see, in America, you had several hustles. You can go do a temp service and get paid. They got food stamp program, welfare program. You don't have that stuff here. Ain't no temp service, ain't no food stamps, and no welfare. So you can't play. So whatever procrastination, whatever insincerity, or whatever laziness, or whatever you have to put it away. Because in a place like this, you have to be prepared, focused, and locked in. Because if you fall, you down there. And I refused to be one of the individuals that would tuck my tail and run back. You see what I'm saying? Right. So therefore, you forced to lock in. As far as belief.
Yeah.
A lot of the stories that you studied and learned about, in church or whatever pathway, they come to life over here. You hear the story of the king seeing the woman. It's a random story, but seeing the woman taking the bath. Even something like that, the way we have life over there, you can picture it, but you don't really conceptualize it until you're in a place where that type of lifestyle exists. Then it makes sense. You know, so it's a lot of things, even in the book, that you see come to life. You know, you see a lot of things that you hoped for actually happening. So then now you know that it does exist. Because if you have a hope for something and you in a place where you just can't see it, you start to wonder, like, am I asking for too much? But when you come over here, you see how simple that thing can be real. You know, so it causes you to not only put away bad habits, but it causes you to press harder towards your goal because it's easily achievable. You know, it just throws off a lot of the slave trauma. You know, in a place like America, you can't really own nothing. I don't care what you buy and how much you spend on it. All you got to do is make one mistake or miss a couple payments, and they'll remind you you don't own it. But over here, sometimes for next to nothing, you can own for you, for life, for your family. You can have peace on your own property, your own land, your own house. Nobody's controlling your household. Ain't nobody, no child protection services telling you what you can and can't do with your child. You know, so it causes you to, you know, if you anybody like me, when you got the ball rolling, the more it rolls, the more charged up and motivated you become to push it faster. Yeah.
I like how you said that, because if it is strengthening you in a way that can keep you locked in a bit more, then when I'm asking about the sense of self, before I go into the last part, where do you see yourself at now that you've been here and understood the culture and the way of life here now? It's like, how do you see yourself, let's say, from year 1 to year 6?
Where I see myself now is definitely grown into the position that I came here to be in. Because when I first came, man, you know, it was a new place, man. So I'm an explorer.
Come on.
I ain't just sitting in the house. I ain't just watching videos. I get out there and I hit every street, alley, corner, crack, crevices. That's how I'm able to roll out the red carpet. Because now when people come, they don't have to do all of that. Because whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to find, wherever you're trying to go, I can point you in that direction. So I came over here. Just imagine being in jail for 40 years and then you get out. And not only you get out as a millionaire. Because you spiritual rich when you come over here. So I came over here, man, I was excited. I was home. Man. I was around my people. Right. I was in a society that's not built against me. So I was exploring, I was learning. There's a lot of trial and error, you know, but I was out exploring and getting to know the place. But then after a while of knowing the place, and then especially when something happens like you coming over here like this, it reminds you to lock fully in on what you came here to do. Because it's easy to get sidetracked by all of the goodness of this place. You know what I mean? So at this point, I've locked in. I mean, the point that we at right now, the point that me and you have met at right now, it's a beautiful place. You know, but I've locked in because the goal is to create heaven.
Look at that.
That's what we were sent to do. We were sent to a world of chaos and confusion to create a heavenly abode. You know, a place that the Most High, the Creator, that high energy can come and dwell in, and we can stay on, you know, one accord with each other, and joy, happiness, peace, love, all that good thing. So that's where we at now. So this is the beginning,
right.
And you a testimony,
Man, huge
of the journey.
Huge.
You know, so my journey will be heard more in the future, and it's all gonna make sense. But you a testimony to the sacrifice and the fight to keep going.
Indeed.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm highly excited. So, and that's what I'm locked in on now. Yes. Anybody that's serious, anybody that wants to have peace, because our people, even, you know, we keep an eye on the news just so you can know what's going on, man. And it's just getting worse and worse. Yeah. And people are tired of the system, but they don't have nowhere to go.
That is a great point, and I want to move into the final, you know, question and just move forward, because you're hitting on some things that I know individuals are thinking about, and individuals have told me if they had a place to go, they would go. So, but I want to, and this leads perfectly into the next question. In looking ahead, let me read this out. So in looking ahead, because we talked about you first coming in, you being here for the 6 years now. Now looking ahead, the seeds that you are planting right now and making sure for the, let's say, the fruit that you bear for generations to come. You talked about building heaven. So for the fruits, the seeds that you are planting now, what trees or what fruits that do you see coming from that? You looking ahead of now you being here in the motherland. What do you see yourself looking down the line? Let's say 5, 10, 20 years down the line. What does that mean to you? And what do you see the role that you see in developing the area that you're around right now? Not only just here in Ghana, but on the whole planet.
So, in order for those of us who are about truth, love, positivity, like I say, all the things that would be under that umbrella. Split it in half, you got the negative side, the positive side. All of those who want to dwell in the positive side has to understand that you only can do it in a positive environment. If you dwelling in a negative environment or a negative place like America, you can strive for it, you can fight for it, but it won't happen. So the seeds that I'm planting are the seeds that sprout forth all the same things that we need to sustain, but it's all rooted and grounded from positive soil, positive seeds, positive roots. So it's a whole new world being designed. So like I got bainkoy world, which is a video world or a movie world or a picture information world that's centered in truth. It won't be the only film company or film, you know, or video content, but it will be the only one 100% rooted in truth. I'm talking about as a major company. Right. You know, not, you know, just content, because there's a lot of people pushing out truth, but I'm talking about as a company. Yes. So then guess what? Then you have the music industry that would be rooted in that. Then you have the dietary industry or living. The diet, the living, and the health industry, the medical industry. So these are the seeds that are being planted. All the same things that we have always experienced, but rooted and grounded in truth, positivity, love, and righteousness, all those things. Where, guess what? The other side can't penetrate. No, we will leave no crack so somebody can take a bow. So all of the seeds I'm planting, everywhere I go, the people I meet, they need to see that this is for real because your words and your actions have to match as much as your heart and your mind. So the seeds that I'm planting are the seeds of actions that match the words, energy that match the words and the action, and the development of these industries. And I'm calling all soldiers,
Come on,
answer the call.
Come on.
We got there's a world that we can exist in that ain't designed to destroy our sustainability, that don't cause us to self-destruct, where we can have peace in our homes and in our families and with each other. We can have a brotherhood and a sisterhood, and we can disagree, we won't argue, we just sharpen each other. That world exists, but we gotta make it manifest. We gotta manifest it.
That's very powerful right there, guys. I really just appreciate that last comment right there, because it's like, if you want it to happen, you got to make sure you're putting in the work to actually to manifest it, to make sure that it's easy to just say it, but when you're actually doing the things, you're locking in and you're putting in the working hours or the time, the sleepless nights, the ideas together, the conference calls or whatever it may be, linking together and not letting yourself be pulled away, be distracted.
Right, exactly.
Sometimes you know, needing to focus in on. Sometimes you got to generate them ideas by yourself before you can have individuals coming around you.
True.
I look and I see it like you bridge this gap, or you've carved this pathway to allow others to come in to see. It's like, is this serious enough for me to go down there? I've carved. It's like, you know, when you're in the jungle and you carve a path. It's like, hold on, somebody done carved this way already. Let me see. Let me go down this way and see what's going on.
Exactly.
Now I got a final question.
Okay.
A final question before we get out of here, guys. It's been a pleasure, you know, having my big brother here. It really has. I got 1,000 questions, and this is the first, but this will not be the last time. I'm letting you guys know that now. But I have a last question that I need not only the viewers now and later on down the line, whether it's a year, 10 years, 20 years down the line, to take this in. And I really want my big brother to think about this last one as I read through it, because it has the word that he used, truth, in it. So I want, even myself, I would be looking, when I asked, I was like, whoa, but I want him to think about this before answering. Now look at this. Now look, it says, what truth do you want seeing this? Or let's say, let me say it like this. What truth do you want to see so that the voyage into the unknown for others can be a little bit easier? What do you want individuals to see? What truth do you want individuals to see about more than Ghana, but just your truth, the world of the heaven on earth? How individuals can see that, because it is very scary. But how do you want individuals to move forward within themselves, them viewing it now, saying like, dang, how can I trust within my own truth, stepping into this unknown? I don't know about Africa, but just truth itself. How can I step into that end so that I can make sure it leads me to a pleasurable moment? Because it may be scary, the unknown is scary, but how can I step into that and make sure I can make it a reality and manifest for myself?
The only way to know It's to make a move.
A little bit.
You know, the Creator said that the earth is his footstool. You take one, he'll take two. So take one. You got to put him to the test. You got to know if he real. Because if he ain't, then what's the point? We might as well just YOLO.
Yeah.
Until it ain't no more. But you got to put it to the test. Take that one step. Follow your heart. Because that's where he wrote it at. I'm going to write it in their hearts, put it in their inward parts. And they're going to know right from wrong, from the least to the greatest. You know to do right from wrong. A child know. But we've been in a world where doing the wrong thing has allowed comfort. But you want to take the journey into this unknown truth for the betterment, just take a step. Because ultimately, you have to lock in heart, soul, and might. You got to fully lock in. You can't play the fence. You can't back and forth. You can't be distracted and knocked off track, because a lot of obstacles, a lot of things is going to try to deter you, discourage you. But you got to make a step, because I'm a witness that the results will show, and it won't take long for you to see that it's real, because that's the way it's designed. So whatever you feeling in your heart, you feeling like, I need to be around a better environment, or better people, or a better place, or a better whatever. I need to eat better. I need to talk better. I need to think better. Just do it. Doing the right thing is easy. It just takes one quick choice of doing it. So all you got to do is just do it. Even if you might look at somebody else and be like, well, that worked for you, but it probably won't work for me. That what? But how you know? If I tell you that I'm here and you want to get here, and I told you I did this, this, and this to get here, the only way you know if it's real is if you do it. Don't do the one and then get discouraged and be like, no, and then act as if where I am you can't get to, because it only worked for me. Take the steps. If there are people who are in a position you want to get to, find out what they did to get there. But I'm a witness with no reason to lie. When you lock in on doing the right thing to yourself, to people, to Mama Earth, your results will start coming. Things that you didn't even expect out of nowhere. It just line up. Like I said, this we know that all things work together for the good of them that love, and everything just start lining up. Even up to the point of you sitting here right now. See, what they need to understand is I've been back and forth on this journey for 6 years, but never with the same blood that run through my veins. This is real, brother. This ain't just like we friends or our parents was cool. This is blood.
Right.
Came from the same seed sack.
Yeah.
I've been doing this journey with friends or people that I knew or people that I met along the way. And 9 out of 10, 99 out of 100 tucked their tail and left. Abandoned shit. Left me solo dolo. So to be sitting here with the real blood, even that on itself is a great thing for me. The fact that my journey and all the times I had where I could have turned back, but I said, no, I'm going to keep going forward. And then to talk to you and you be like, you got to keep going forward. You making the way. and then you say I'm coming, like many others, but then actually be here right now. It's proof that when you take the step, you get the results. Me and you are sitting right here as proof that to answer that question, they just got to step out there and see that it's real. Because as long as you sit back and wonder or hope, no, take the step.
Mm.
And that's why we doing what we doing. We here to help you see that those steps work.
Wow. I really
One last thing.
That was a lot.
To say.
No, that was a lot. Please.
It says that God didn't give us the spirit of fear.
Mm-hmm.
So put it away. Put that fear away.
That's huge.
Come face to face with whatever it is that's in opposition to whatever you trying to strive for, and just take that first step. If he don't take two, he lied.
Right.
But he ain't a liar.
I know.
Take that step. You'll see the results and mean it.
Man, so as I can't,
guys,
I can't put any, I can't close any better than that right there. You heard from Bainkoy World itself, my big brother, and it's a lot of things that was said just in this clip, and I'm very excited. I know individuals will watch this now or at a later time and use the information. Yes. So I needed to have him on just to allow individuals to see how real it is. It's not just about talking; it's really about the action. You know, so it's very interesting, and I hope that individuals out there, that if you're seeing this now or later, that you're making that choice to give yourself a better life. If you really want that, you know. Don't just talk about it. What say? Don't talk about it. Be about it. All that is. Any closing statements? Yakata, any closing statements that you want to let the people know, or let the world know? Because this is, like I said, you guys know I post this up on, IG or YouTube, Facebook. It goes everywhere. So we're not hiding anything. We're not hiding anything.
Nothing to hide. We want you to see.
Yeah. We're not hiding anything. So is there any closing statements that you may have, and then we'll...
Yeah, so just in closing, I just want to say appreciate you.
Yeah, baby.
I'm super proud of you.
Yeah.
Super proud of you. And what you're doing is no small thing. We need these energies and frequencies going forth into the people and revitalizing them. To know, man, that life can be a beautiful thing. And you can actually enjoy it all the time. Oh, yeah. Not have 3 days and then a bad day, then 3 days, 2 bad days. Like, you can have a whole 365 days, 366 on a leap year of good days. It exists.
Yes.
So what you doing right here, it's a beautiful thing. Keep it up.
Man.
I support it 100%. Even sitting here,
man,
I'm doing the interview as a brother and as a fan.
Yeah. Come on.
So I just want to tell the people, the lookout's gonna be a lot of stuff that we're gonna do together. A lot of footage y'all gonna see. We're gonna be taking y'all on the journey.
Look at that.
So it's Bainkoy World, BAINKOY. WORLD. So Bainkoy World. And that's on all platforms. And the Ghana series is on the YouTube platform, which I take you through all the steps, starting with preparation before you leave, when you en route and arriving, when you first arrive, when you getting started, just taking you through the steps. And you about to see a lot of day-to-day, a lot of moving around from me, from King Saylee, from both of us together, music, everything. So I'm grateful to have been invited, and I hope that something was said to somebody.
Ooh.
I would love to see a shout out of somebody in Ghana saying, King Saylee and bainkoy, I'm here because I watched y'all live. Or even you could DM, hit us up, and we will help you get over here. You can come, you want to come visit, whatever. You just do it. So yeah, that's it. So just appreciate that.
No, it's all love. It's all love, and I know that individuals will use this information to start a new life that they want, start a different life, something that they feel like, oh man, I just got to take that chance, take that step. Mm-hmm. Individuals will, off of this video.
Absolutely.
So, guys, and signing out, it is Mr. Saylee. I want to make sure that, that individuals are, always welcome. Please hit up that chat, whether it's on IG. Give us you said bainkoy, we're on everything. So that's IG, that's Facebook, that's everything.
That's TikTok,
okay.
That's YouTube,
Twitter. You got it. Okay.
Bainkoy World, BAINKOY World.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just want individuals to be sure after you seeing this, whether you're hitting me up how to get to them, because sometimes individuals be computer illiterate. They're like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Send a message. Whether even you're seeing this video or comment somewhere, don't be afraid to comment or to say, oh man, I want to get in touch. I really, really like your series. How can I be a part of this? Right. Or how can I just be involved? Yeah. I want to do this. But I'm facing some challenges or whatever it may be. You got individuals that's willing to walk you through, through that part. So we're gonna thank everyone for just tuning in, live. I'll give my closing. So it's the Safe Space Saylee Show. The Safe Space Saylee Show. The Safe Space Saylee Show. Freedom, warmth, and clarity. All right, everyone, take care. Peace. Yeah.